Hello, and welcome to my QTP video tutorial where I will be showing you how to record and playback your first script. In this video, I'll be answering the following question. How do I record and playback my first QTP script? In this video, I will be using the Windows Sample Flight application that comes with QTP. The steps that I will take are to first log into the application, second, create a new order, and third, close the application. As a reminder, to stay up to date with my latest videos, make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel by clicking the subscribe button. I'll now flip over to QTP to show you how to record and playback your first script. Now the first thing that we need to do is launch the Windows Sample Flight application. To do this, we'll use a command called systemutil.run. So you can begin by typing systemutil period run, then hit the space bar to create a space, then type an open quotation. Now you need to paste in the full file path of the executable that will launch the Windows Sample Flight application. Now, as you can see on the value that I have just pasted in, it has the full folder path as well as the application name and even the .exe. So it's that full file path. Once you've pasted that in, type a closing quotation. We now need to run what we have so far on line 1 so that QTP will launch the Windows Sample Flight application for us. To run this, you need to locate what looks to be like a play button on the button bar near the top of the window, as you can see where I'm highlighting. Once you click that button, you'll be presented with a run window. You can click the run button. Once you do this, QTP will go ahead and execute your script. Now, what has happened is in the background, it has went ahead and launched the application. So what we need to do now is click at the end of line 1, hit the enter key to create a new line. You then need to locate what looks like the red dot on the button bar, which is right next to the play button. And if you hover your mouse over it, the word record will pop up beneath it. Click that button. Then locate the Windows Sample Flight application, which will be behind the QTP screen. So you can either locate it by just clicking on it directly in the background or by clicking on it at the taskbar at the bottom of the screen. Once you've done that, you'll see a couple of inputs. The first is for agent name. The second is for password. In the agent name input, you need to type the word JoJo, which is J-O-J-O. Then in the password input, you need to type in the word Mercury, so that is M-E-R-C-U-R-Y. Once you've done that, you can then click the OK button. Once the application has successfully logged in, you'll see the flight reservation window. You'll see that there are several inputs. What we're going to do is just enter as few of inputs as we need just to get an order created so that you can see how the scripting works. The first input that you'll see at the top left corner is date of flight. What you could do is type in any date that is today's current date or a date in the near future. So go ahead and type in the date, and that is in a 2-digit month, then a 2-digit day, then a 2-digit year. So in my example, today is February the 13th, 2013. So I have entered just a day for tomorrow, which would be 02-14-13. The next input over is fly from. This is where the flight will be departing from. So click the down arrow at the far right side of the drop down. You can choose any value in this list, but for our purposes, I'll just choose the first one, which is Denver. The next input over is fly to. That's where we would be flying to. Again, locate the drop-down arrow at the far right side of the input. Click that. And again, you can pick any value in this list, but for our purposes, I'll just pick the first one, which is Frankfurt. You should then click the Flights button at the far right side of that line. Once you do that, you'll see the Flights table window appear. Click the OK button at the bottom of the window. You then need to type a value into the name input. As you'll see, your cursor will automatically jump down to that input. So I will just enter a value of John Doe, but you can enter any name you would like here in this input. Then the next thing you need to do is click the Insert Order button at the bottom of the window. The order is now processing. It'll just take it a few seconds. Once you see the words Insert Done at the bottom of the window in the status bar, you can click to close the application by clicking the red X in the top right corner of the window. Once you've done that and the window has closed, you can then click the Stop button back in the QTP window. Again, as you can see, it looks like the blue square. Once you've done that, you'll see that the QTP screen will readjust, and that lets you know that the script has finished recording. We're now ready to go and play back the script that we've just recorded. So to do this, you need to click the play button at the same place where you did when we initially launched the sample flight application. So if you look back up near the top of the window, it looks like the play button. Click that. Again, when presented with a run window, click the run button. We can now see our script play back. Now once the QTP screen readjusts, it lets you know that the script's execution is now completed. So congratulations, you've just recorded and played back your first QTP script. In this video, I answered the following question. How do I record and play back my first QTP script? I used the Windows sample flight application that comes standard with QTP. I showed you how to log into the application, how to create a new order, and then how to close the application. As a reminder, to stay up to date with my latest videos, make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel by clicking the subscribe button. Thank you, and I hope that you have a great day.